Jonathan Leon. When getting in the car, while wearing a kilt, I've noticed that it is difficult to get into the car and keep my kilt from getting all bunched up in the seat. Is there a better way of getting in the car so I'm not sitting on a bunched up kilt? I think he's worried about his pleats getting wrinkled. This is kind of a classic. Definitely good advice for anybody.
If you're in a car with leather seats, it's less of a problem. At that point, what I would do for leather seats specifically, just kind of do the old sweep and sit. So, you back up to the car, you sweep your pleats, you hold them down towards the back of your knee, you back in, you turn. I haven't found that much of a problem with that. If you have cloth seats, that's where the real bugaboo hits. My hack for that, a beach towel. Get a beach towel, leave it in your car if you're going to be wearing a kilt, or bring it with you, if you're going to be wearing a kilt. And when you're about to get in the car, wrap the towel around you. So around the kilt and everything entirely, just around you. Then get into the car, sit, scoot your way in, turn 90 degrees, and then put the edges of the beach towel down to the side.
Flop.
Boom, you're done. It is just as it was when you were standing. Then arrive at your destination, get out the car, boom, done. Leave the beach towel in the car. Then when you come back out, repeat.
Right.
It's easy.
Yep. I think for me, it's always been a question of choosing your battles. I mean, there's some days where I'm not going to care about it. But there are other days where I want to look really sharp when I get to my destination. And so it's worth doing. It depends on the length of the car ride also. If you're going to be in the car for like 15 minutes, it's probably not going to matter. Any wrinkles you get are going to, ease out.
Yep.
If you're driving for hours, then it's worth considering doing. The bunching up thing, on second thought, he may have been talking about simply the comfort of it, in which case, sure, the towel trick works for that too.
Yeah.
He's worried about, if he's feeling like the kilt is bunching in and making his legs uncomfortable or something.
Do you have cloth seats in your car or leather?
Excuse me. We have like faux leather in one car and we have cloth in another.
Okay. Do you find it as an issue, or Ian, you can answer this as well. Do you find an issue if you are, do you have cloth seats in your car or leather?
Doesn't easily fit into that binary situation. It's leather around the edges. It's got like a mesh in the main butt area.
But it's slick. It's not going to grab
at the
fabric.
edges.
Yeah. Does it bunch up under you when you're in the car or no?
Tends not to for me. I will say one thing I haven't specifically heard you guys hit on is I would say the action of getting into the car, really any chair, when you're wearing a kilt, it's more of a falling into action than I typically used to do. I find I still do it even when I do wear pants on occasion. But I definitely fall into chairs more at letting the the natural action against the hopefully slick.
Like the chair scoot thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it also does help that at least the three of us, we all drive at least medium to larger type vehicles. I think it's easier to get in. If you have a car, especially if it's a small car and you have a really long way to fall, you might smack the back of your head against the door frame. I drive a small SUV, so it's pretty easy for me to kind of step in and allow that falling action to push the pleats. But it's just it's something you have to get used to for sure. First time is always going to be awkward.
Yeah. There's also the if you have cloth seats, I would put, if I'm in a sports car, a Mazda Miata with cloth seats for some reason, and you put your feet all the way out, you can kind of like, scoot your hand and just, underneath you and kind of even it out a little bit.
Yeah.
So there's other hacks to just get around it a touch.
I've done that even with the faux leather seats.
Yeah.
I've done that, just like the slide sweep, kind of like with the back of the hand.
Yes.
Kind of a thing. Yeah.
Sweep the pleats.
Sweep the pleats.
Sweep the pleats.
Yep.
Insert meme here.
Sweep the pleats. You have a problem with that?
No, Rocky.
No wrinkles.
Or video, whatever we did there for that thing.
Yeah,
that's fun. But yeah, it's the towel method. If you're specifically going to somewhere where you want to be nice, crisp, neat, clean when you get there, towel method by far. I haven't found any better method to this date, and I'm old.
Not that old. All right.
Old enough. I think I'm like 96 by now.
It's not the years; it's the mileage.
Exactly. I'm a 25-year-old trapped in an 86-year-old's body. What do you guys think? Does this sound like a good tip for how to keep your pleats unwrinkled during a long trip? Is there any other ways that you use to make sure that you arrive fresh and crisp? let us know in the comments. Remember, guys, if you want to check out other hints, tips, and tricks, check out these videos over here and subscribe to the channel to get notifications when we have new videos. Have a good day, guys.